Hello Aquarius, Elsie here to do a reading for you. Happy weekend, friend. I'm dropping these on a Sunday, but of course, this reading can be whenever it resonates for you, and it might not be today. For some of you, it might be another day, but thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs, which means it's not just for Aquarius Sun, right? So it could be for someone who has a different sun sign and has Aquarius in one of those other placements. At the end of this video, Aquarius, I'm going to tell you about the extended and how to find a private read. If you want to stick around, I'll tell you about that. And thank you for clicking here, by the way. I know that my upload schedule has been all over the place. It used to be a lot more uniform. Each of the signs used to have their own day, but there's been a lot of construction going on around me. So I'm just trying to upload when I can. So please, if you want to keep track of me, please click on that bell button. You will have to subscribe first to do that. And if you do subscribe, that would be awesome. All right. Let's find out what's going on for you. This is a reading for the rest of March, Aquarius. I'm going to be back with weekly readings, of course, but this is energies for the rest of March, beginning, middle, and end of the month. Okay, so at the beginning of the month, I think it finds you waiting to get clarity on something. Looking into the past, something that may have happened back there. And when I say the past, I mean, could have been last hour, yesterday. It could have been a month ago, a year ago. But it feels like there is something here you're waiting on. It's like clarity or words. You're waiting on someone to maybe communicate with you, or there's something that you want to communicate with someone else. We have the Ace of Swords in the bottom right-hand corner here. There's somebody who's looking into the past here. Looking away from the future, understand, because this is the future, right? We've got the 10 Pentacles in the tree, which means this is the tree of life. And we've got, roots. We've got the happiness coming into the future. There's a lot of abundance going on. So I'm going to say, like, right now, I want to say that your life is doing really well. Or, I don't think that you're a millionaire or anything, but you could be. But I'm just saying, this tells me abundance. It tells me that you're looking forward to growing in the future. But yet here you're looking into the past. Maybe it's somebody that you're missing, or you wish that you could share this with somebody else. I feel like in the middle of the month you become very happy, stable, setting yourself up for the future. It feels like you are standing on business or building something, possibly. Maybe you're getting a promotion at work. I'm looking at card number 5, which is Hierophant energy in the tarot. It feels like maybe there's going to be something coming up that is going to make you more stable. We have card number 2. This is the Clover, and this is sort of lucky energy, something that is going right for you. I feel like you're meeting the right people. We've got the 6 of Pentacles in the bottom right-hand corner here. It feels like you are meeting the right people, exchanging energy with the right people. It feels like you're getting reciprocal energy. I bet this person or thing or situation or job or whatever it is that you're sort of looking in the past, it feels like this is something that didn't work out for you that's bothering you. That's what it feels like. It bothers you that it didn't work out. I think that you are ready to head to the future, to this abundant future, but I think it's like you're looking at who you left behind. Like you're hoping, it's almost like you're looking out the window and like looking out there like, is that person going to catch up? Are they going to catch up to me? So we do have the compass here. And so I feel like you went in a different direction, or that you are very, it feels like the people, the 6 of Pentacles, right? I feel like you've met a good group of people. Maybe you feel lucky to be included in this group of people, but it feels like they're all moving in the same direction, and maybe you're following that direction. You could be the leader, not the follower, but you know what I mean. I feel, we got 6 here. We've got 6 here. It feels like that we are looking at a group of people, or now you're finally getting reciprocal energy, either from the universe or from a group of people, and everything's headed in the right direction. Yeah, it feels like it's a real gift, I would say, that there are people who are speaking on things that you see as truth, that maybe it's an honest group of people. It does feel like there is, like it feels like a gift that these people might be spiritual. Card number 9 for me is Hierophant energy. Sorry, not Hierophant, but Hermit energy. It feels like you came out of a time of hermiting and now you are moving forward, but I feel like something's bothering you that's back there. Let's talk about that. Tell me more about Aquarius and Moon Rising, Venus and Jupiter signs. Tell me about Aquarius. Now, I feel like this is like, beginning of the month. So it could be already past energy, right? Because we already are around about the 7th. And I feel like in the middle of the month, it feels like there's something that is solidifying your future that is coming up. It could be a really good job, or you're finally growing roots somewhere, buying a house, things are flourishing, you're really happy. But it's almost like you're still looking back there trying to figure out, is that person ever going to catch up? We've got the Hierophant. To look at that. So I was talking about the Hierophant, and the Hierophant shows up here. So I'm going to say you're pretty stable. You're really stable. I'm going to say not only stable of the mind, but I feel like you've written your own book of doctrine, so you're on your own path, doing your own thing, being a spiritual teacher. You're really grounded, solid. Yeah, you're somebody who other people probably count on. Tell me more. We've got the Ace of Cups. You might even be in a new relationship by now. Like a new relationship that's about to get very serious. Maybe you're solidifying some sort of long-term relationship in the middle of the month. We've got the Ten of Cups. It does feel like somebody here feels very lucky to have found their joy, to have found their happiness, to have found their Ten of Cups. But I'm going to say somebody still has their eye on the past here. And it might not be that you're longing for the past, but wondering how someone's doing back there. We've got the Five of Swords. You could be coming to a place where you're about to get into a very solid long-term life commitment. We've got the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like, you know, life is overflowing, that it's probably emotionally happy. I feel like things are going the way you want them to go. I feel like you're achieving goals, that there's, you know, you've got dreams and things in the future. You're achieving those goals. But I also feel that there's an internal battle going on. It feels like there's an internal battle of maybe leaving someone behind or having to leave something behind. Maybe it was that you had happiness with someone else that you're disconnected from. Now, let's get this straight. I feel like you are in the Ten of Cups with whomever you might be with now, if we're talking about a relationship or if you're talking about a job. This can be corporation. It feels like you're happy wherever you are now and things are working out really well for you, but I feel like there's like one person back there, or maybe it's a best friend, and I just wish I could have shared this all with them. I feel like you feel really lucky to have people who love you, that are around you. Although I feel that this is probably the happiest place your life has ever been in, I feel like you still feel in lack, even though your cup is overflowing. This does feel like somebody who is ready to commit to marriage, commit to moving in together. It's like we're stabilizing in the middle of the month. It feels like something is coming up in the middle of the month where you've decided, yep, it's time to make the commitment. But there's someone back here that you're thinking about. Tell me about the Hierophant. I feel like you're dragging your heels toward this commitment, or you're battling yourself emotionally or mentally about the commitment, because this is coming fast. And I think that you do want it. I think that you pursued it, to be honest. I think that whatever this is that's good, that you feel lucky and happy and joyful, and maybe you're in a relationship, maybe it's a great job, whatever it is, you pursued it. And I think you got it, because there's nothing that will keep the King of Wands from getting what they want. I think that you got it. And I think your life has taken a turn to a positive place. I feel like you followed your path. Hierophant is here. Compass is here. Tell me about the Hierophant. The Temperance card is here. The Six of Cups is here. And Justice is here. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Aquarius, this might be about you, or this might be someone outside of you. Maybe you're the one who's happy with someone else, and maybe someone else is waiting for you. I'm just going to read it from what I think is your point of view, though. It might resonate with somebody here. Have you ever seen the movie Bridges of Madison County? I'm telling you, it's coming to mind right now, where she had an affair with somebody, and even though she was married, she had an affair with somebody, and she'd never ever been that happy in her life. They end up being in front of the same store or something. She's in the truck behind the person she had the affair with. She cut it off and realized she can't do that to her marriage. And there's a moment in the movie where she's got her hand on the door because the motor is running, the guy's in the truck, and she's trying to decide whether she wants to stay in the truck or she wants to go forward and get into his truck and just go and be the happiest. That's what this feels like. It feels like you're about to commit to somebody or something, and it feels like it's very serious. So it feels like maybe you're moving across the world, or, it feels like something that is going to take you on a completely different path, and it feels very serious. But I feel like you're fighting yourself because I think that even though everything is going in the way that you planned it, everything is going really good for you, there's somebody here that you wish that you would have had justice with. It feels like someone you can't let go of because the Six of Cups is here. Temperance is here. It's like your hand is on the door, but what if that person shows up? It may change everything. Somebody here's looking at the past, and listen, right now, Mercury is next door to Aquarius and Pisces, and it's retrograde in Pisces, so it's bringing up all these old feelings. And it almost feels like you are looking back there and wondering, do I make this commitment full on? Do I just go ahead and do what I need to do for myself? I feel like you're arguing or fighting with your heart is like in an argument with your mind, that I just want to go pursue it and go get it. But what it could have been, shoulda, coulda, woulda, is what I think is terrorizing you right now. It's haunting you. It feels haunting. We've got the Strength card. We've got the Nine of Cups, because where you are now is making you very happy. It almost feels like the person who is experiencing their wish fulfillment, like everything you wrote down on your list, this is what I want to do in succession, and I think that you're reaching your goal right now. But there's one thing missing. Boy, the Death card, really. Do I want to change how I feel? Do I want to change my mind? Someone is trying to talk themselves into, look, I've got everything I want. There's no reason that I shouldn't be happy. I don't know why I'm overthinking the situation, but the Strength card is here. And it feels like somebody here is holding back from their wish fulfillment until they really make the decision to finally close this door. Somebody here is looking into the past, wondering, waiting, hoping. So it does feel like something has to change. You must, capital M, must close the door to the past and move forward. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you you have to do that, but I'm saying if you want all of this stuff that is in the future and to navigate your way through life in this place where everything you've asked for in your Christmas list has just been presented to you by Santa, then I feel like you know that you have to close the door and just keep moving. Because I think that you are happy on the inside and the outside, but I think something's making you hesitate or hold back. Let's talk about the King of Wands. What is it that you're pursuing here? Because it feels like it could be that you're in a happy, stable relationship. You're about to get married or about to commit to somebody, to build a family. Family tree is here, right? The tree of life is here. And it feels like this is everything you wanted that's at the end of the rainbow. It feels like you're at the end of the rainbow and the pot of gold is there. It's all yours. We've got the Two of Pentacles. So I think what you are pursuing is stability. You are pursuing stability, and it feels like you're wobbling a little bit on it, I'm going to say. You've got all the stability you need. You've got the happiness that you asked for. We've got the Six of Pentacles. It feels like you want one last conversation. If that person showed up, I would give them reciprocal energy. Ten of Pentacles. Yes, Ten of Pentacles is in the Tree of Life as well. So, Aquarius, I feel like you have a decision to make. And this is a turning point for you. If you close the door and decide to move forward, you can never go back. And that's really what the Death card is saying. It's dead to you. That person's dead to you. The situation is gone. You'll never be able to have it again or relive it. And I feel like you have a big decision to make. I feel like you're very serious about the situation you're in. So maybe you're making the most money you've ever made. Maybe you just purchased a house or a home. Maybe you grew roots somewhere. It feels like everything in a moment of alchemy is in its perfect place in your life. but you still have your eye on the door. So it does feel like you're really grateful for all of this, but you know that once you hit the switch, once you hit the lever, that you can never go back to the past. And I don't know that you're ready to let go of it, because the Ace of Swords is here with this person here, and I feel like this person is waiting for a phone call or a text or the thing that happens at the 11th hour that could change everything or change my mind or make me turn back, or that's what it feels like here. We've got the Nine of Wands. Oh my God, really? Yeah, something that's unresolved. It feels like it's something that you wish we could have just one more conversation. It feels like something's unresolved, or you're not willing to let go of something, or can't let go of something. It's like you're carrying it with you for a very long time. We've got a lot of ivy that's around this Ace of Wands. You're still attached to it. Whatever it is in the past here, you're still attached to it, and it's been hard to move forward and accept all of this beautiful abundance and happiness and wish fulfillment. I think you've got all the money that you need. I think that you're making a lot of money. I think that you have disciplined the self and you're getting some sort of victory. That's the thing. The door is open. And you just need to step through. But you know that when you step through the door and it opens and then it closes, that's it. You're never going back there. So there's a really big decision you need to make. And I feel like it either has to do definitely with your future. It's going to affect your future, whatever decision you make here. But it feels like it is about your financial future. Something that's going to bring you legacy, or is going to last for a very long time in the future. And you feel very lucky to have it. It's not that you're not appreciative or have gratitude. I think that you do. But this is a very serious situation. And if that person were to show up, the one from the past, would you restore this soulmate connection? And I think that that's the question we're going to answer when we go into the extended. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. We're going to talk about that as well. We'll talk about what happens if you do or don't close the door, because it feels like you're sitting here waiting. It's like, yeah, I've accomplished all this stuff, but my back is to all of it because I'm looking into the past waiting for it. If you want to come into the extended, we're going to pull this apart a little bit more. If this is your story, you might want to do that, or not. It's up to you completely. This all goes into the membership area. There's a link at the top of all of the comments. If you click on read more for that one pinned comment, you will see that there is a link to the membership area. You will get 4 extendeds in a month if you're interested in that, and that's just for one sign, so you might watch for more signs than that. I also do readings just for the membership area. If you're interested in a private read, by the way, I am doing pre-recorded and live reads. If you need a live read, if you want a live read, and I love those live reads, if you want to do that, then please pre-book your appointment. You will get a discount when you do that, between 5 and 75% off, even if you're a returning client. And yeah, go take a look at the Hypsee link and you'll see all my prices and my packages. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Let's get to the extended here, Aquarius. Thank you. I'm out for now. Bye-bye.